First reusable product that I love and I have been talking about for a bit, and that is my reusable engine air filter and cabin air filter. They are phenomenal, you guys. Like, all you have to do is plop out your disposable ones, get rid of them, put in your new little engine air filter. It usually goes into the engine part of your car. Check your manual, everyone's car is different. And then with the cabin air filter, most of the time, I would say like 80% of the time, it goes into the glove box. And this is a purchase where it is pricey. I would say some of these, well, most of these reusable items are pricey, but you technically get your money back because it's one less thing you have to buy in the future. The next time you go to your mechanic or your dealership to do a tune-up, do not purchase the disposable cabin air filter and engine air filter. Purchase them reusable. That way when they are dirty, after each season, you can just rinse them under the sink, shake them out like this, or lay them out to dry, and then place them back in your car. That way you're not getting charged for a product fee and a maintenance fee by a mechanic. Next reusable product is something that I personally don't own, but I might own in the future, and that is bread bags. There are reusable bread bags now. You can also have some that are like a box form, like a bread box. They used to use that back in the day, but the bread bags take up less space, and it's not only will it keep your bread fresh, but when you're done with your bread, you can wash it and hang it up to dry. And you're also creating less waste, less food waste and less plastic waste, because when you buy bread from the store, let's face it, it all comes in plastic. So you're saving yourself not only money, but you're also saving the environment from plastic and food waste. My hemp balls, my dryer hemp balls, there are different kind out there. I will have some others linked down below. Go with what you love. But the hemp balls, I have no complaints whatsoever. They are, again, a little bit on the pricey side, but you get your money back because you won't ever have to purchase dryer sheets. Well, not again, but like you won't have to purchase them for years and years and years and years. I heard that you can add essential oils to these reusable balls, the hemp, the wool, the silicone. My biggest issue is I'm not a fan of adding too much fragrance to my clothes. So I just stick with the laundry soap fragrance, which is very light. But do what's best for you. Do what you like. Okay, everyone lives a different lifestyle. I just can't express how much the hemp balls have come in handy when it came to distributing the heat evenly in the dryers here. And also it makes my comforter and towels very, very fluffy. So this item's not technically reusable. It has like a refillable situation. So when it comes to floss, most of it comes in a plastic packaging, and I feel guilty till this day. Like, I'm not completely zero waste. I don't live a zero waste lifestyle, but I try to do my part as much as I can. And I will say I wish companies would do this more often. I do see some companies coming out with the refillable floss, which is great. And that's why I wanted to mention this. I haven't tried it out, but I've seen such great reviews like on Amazon and YouTube. A lot of people are really enjoying the, refilling situation. And also shampoo and conditioners, like those are also coming with refillable stuff now, which is, it's great. You're creating less waste for the environment. So for me, I've come to the realization that like sun protective clothing is the way to go, because you don't have to like lather up in sunscreen all the time. It's so easy to clean, like to wash. Like I hand wash that shirt because I do wear it a lot in the summer. I only own one. And like I said, they're expensive. So in the future, I do plan on purchasing like a white version of it, blue, whatever other colors they have. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's great to know that you're, not only are you purchasing great clothing, but you're purchasing a clothing item, one you can exercise with. Another thing is like it protects you from the sun. I was constantly outside this summer walking a lot, and I wore that shirt every time like the UV rays were like high. I would always check my phone, by the way, to see if it was high. And I do still wear sunscreen. I will put that out there. I do still wear sunscreen, mostly on my face and my neck, but when it comes to like my body area, I was wearing that shirt and the sun was like beaming on me. It was a lightweight shirt. I wasn't as hot, and when I took the shirt off, I wasn't burnt. nothing. And I'm not the type of person to tan. I just get really, really red like a lobster, and then I'm in pain for days when I get a sunburn. I just wanted to mention the sun protective clothing. Like, instead of purchasing Gucci, Louis, all this, these clothing items that do nothing for you and have a higher price tag than the sun protective clothing items, I don't know, I think it's a better switch. Who cares about fashion designer items? Like, I feel like this sun protective clothing is the way to go, and you can exercise in it. Let's just put it like this: all of our clothes should be sun protective. So all of our clothes should have like some kind of UV ray protection, because we all need it. This one is for my moms or parents out there. It's just refillable juice boxes. Now, there's different brands to help your kids with better ingredients and also help the environment. They have refillable juice boxes. And if you're going to give your kids juice, again, I'm not a mom, I'm not telling you guys what to do, but if you're going to give your kids juice, you can grab natural juice from Trader Joe's. You don't even need to have a juicer. You can grab natural juice. Like, there's juice at Trader Joe's, super cheap. You can also look in the ingredients in your local grocery store, but Trader Joe's I find the cheapest. They have pineapple juice, and the ingredients just say pineapple juice. There's no like modified 1 or blue 1 or yellow 6. There's none of that stuff. There's no added sugar. It's all natural sugar. You can also dilute it with these refillable little juice boxes. So I just thought it would be like a nice little touch to recommend. I feel like this could really help those of you that have kids out. It can help with your budget. It can help with their overall health. If you have a dog or a cat, this is going to come in handy. Reusable pet pads. This has been a dream come true for myself. It came with 2, and I grabbed like the bigger size. I think I went with medium. I should have went with a small, because I use this for my cat's cage. Oh, speaking of him, he's coming to say hi. When we go to the vet, he has a little carrier, and I was adding a blanket in the carrier, and I've gone through quite a few blankets because he gets very, very nervous at the vet. I get why he has diarrhea and goes pee like constantly in the cage. I totally get it. What solved my little issue with throwing out blankets after blankets, because I don't know if you guys have ever cleaned a blanket that had diarrhea on it, but it is hard. It is hard to get the stains out. And the one thing that has helped me is the Washable Pet Pads. They work so well. Once when you're done using them, like, you can put them in the wash and then hang them up to dry. I think that's why it comes with 2 of them. So when one's drying, you can use the other one as a backup. You can also order more if you need more. But like I said, mine came with 2, and I gave the extra one to my mother-in-law because she has like a little chihuahua. And she was buying puppy pads like crazy for him. He's a senior chihuahua, by the way. So he has a hard time, going outside and stuff. And I gave her the reusable one, and she absolutely loves it. She's spending less money. It covers more ground, and it saves her floor from getting damaged. So this reusable item, I know it's not going to be for everybody, and I've mentioned this in the past, and that is just silicone Q-tips. Having disposable Q-tips, really bad for the environment, bad for your budget, and we're technically not supposed to be like cleaning our ears like that. It's like our ears, they self-clean, so I don't use Q-tips. And I know some people use the Q-tips for like cleaning up their makeup or things like that, or like putting like peroxide on a wound. I totally get it. So I feel like the silicone ones would come more in handy, and then you obviously can disinfect it very, very easily. This is a new one that I purchased, I want to say like 4 months ago. I think I mentioned it once, but I wanted to make sure that it was durable. I wanted to make sure that it worked well for you guys before I mention it. And obviously nothing sponsored. I purchase everything with my own money, the things that I do purchase. What I'm talking about is wet bags, and I use this for when it's that time of the month with my reusable period underwear. The wet bag does come with 2, so it does come with a backup. You don't have to just use this for period underwear. You can use this for if you're going camping and everyone went swimming, you can wring out your swimwear. Like, if you're done, put it in the wet bag. You can use it for diapers as well. Like, if you use reusable diapers, put it in the wet bag. Then when you get home, throw it in the wash. And it's one of those products that I wish I would have known when I started my reusable period underwear journey. So very, very helpful and discreet. And the last new reusable product that I came across, I want to say a couple weeks ago, I don't own it, but maybe in the future we will, and that is a reusable toothpick. I know, it sounds weird, I know. You could take it with you if you go to like out to eat. Like I said before, I have tight teeth, so when I eat spinach, like it's like stuck in my teeth for a while, or kale, tofu, like it's just there. Like every time I'm done eating, my partner's like, "You got something in your teeth." I'm like, damn it, every time. So I might purchase this in the future. We do still have bamboo toothpicks, which those are great too. They're still biodegradable. Or even if you're like at lunch at work, I feel like that will come in handy more, is having your reusable toothpick, and you can throw it in the dishwasher when you're done using it. I've just always used disposable toothpicks, so now I feel like in the future I'm gonna purchase this one and see how it works out.